Hey guys, what's going on? Just wanted to make this quick video about mindfulness and in particular meditation. I'm aiming this video, I guess, at people in early sobriety who have the same character or style of person that I am, which is someone who poo-hoos these ideas and thinks they're a little bit way out there. You know, that's me. And I don't change my mind until I've tried it and I find it actually works for me. Obviously these things don't work for everyone, I'm guessing, but I can tell you the majority of people that I've spoke to do this. So I'm going to kind of give an idiot's guide of simple meditation, and because that's the level I'm at. I'm absolutely no expert in it. And I just want to go over the basics for if there's someone out there who is struggling with a racing brain. Early sobriety is a killer for that. So we'll just talk about, before we get into what it is, I'll explain briefly why I believe it's a good idea to do it. Excuse me. So in early sobriety, obviously the brain fog clears, and everything else just comes into your brain, and it can be quite an uncomfortable place. It's a strange thing, just thoughts are coming in and going out left, right and centre, and you don't get a minute to yourself. And it's really difficult to, well, I think the problem is you don't actually know you can do something about it, but you can, and that's by slowing your mind down. And it's a fantastic tool. So, as I said, this video is aimed at people who, you know, are struggling with a racing brain. It doesn't have to be for early sobriety. I'm just aiming it at the people in that situation. But as I say, people do this daily for the rest of their lives. So basically what happened to me, I was about 3 months into my journey, and I was really struggling. The brain was all over, you know. And don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about the voice of a monkey. I'm not talking about anything like that. I'm just talking about daily thoughts, and it just bombards you. It's left, right and centre, and you literally don't get a minute to yourself. So, you know, I was on help groups and stuff at the time, and you know, I was told to look at mindfulness. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, it's not for me. But eventually I gave it a try, and as I say, I'm focusing on the meditation side of it. So I learnt what to do, and I practiced it. And from memory, I did it for about a week to 2 weeks, and then I really started to notice a difference. And I was like, wow, this works. Such a very simple tool, and this really works. So when I say works, what do I mean by that? It gave me the ability, it did 2 things actually. Number one, it gave me the ability to, when things got tough for me, it was a working environment, I was struggling, the walls were closing in, and it was just, it was madness. It gave me the ability to go away to a quiet room. We're only talking 5, 6, I was doing 6 minutes at the time, 6-minute meditations. You know, you can do a max, you can do 10, you can do as much as you want, but you know, you can do as little as 6 minutes. I'd go into a quiet room, a toilet, that's where I went. I'll explain how and where you can get the apps and stuff, but yeah, I use an app on my phone, did a 6-minute meditation, completely slows the brain down, and then back at it, back to work, and it's just like a reset for you. As I say, this is not, you're not going to do it once and you're not going to feel like that. The second thing it does, that it did for me, I soon found out that the longer I kept doing it, I didn't have to go away to a room and do it. I got the ability to realise when my brain was racing away and just sit there in a working environment and just slow it down and take control of my own thoughts. And it was really good, really good. It's not going to keep you sober or anything like that, you know, but it's gonna allow you to get control of your brain through the thoughts and things like that. So, as I say, I'm only concentrating today on the meditation side of mindfulness. So, what is it? It's simple. It's there's a guided meditation and there's sounds. So the whole point of the meditation is you go somewhere without any distractions like TV, anyone talking to you or whatever. You sit down, you relax, and you can, right, okay, the basic one, you can sit in silence, ideally in a dark room, set a little timer on your phone for, as I say, 6 to 10 minutes, and you just sit there, and if you're going to do it in silence, that's fine, and you just concentrate on your breathing. Now this sounds so basic, I know, but it's bloody difficult in the beginning. You just got to concentrate, because your whole body starts to relax, and you just become so aware of your breathing. Something basic like that, but you just become so aware of it. And as the thoughts come into your head, you just put them out of there until there's nothing. Now this is the idea, this is why they call it practicing meditation, because you have to practice. It doesn't just work. So you'll be sat there, if you're anything like me, you'll be sat there and you actually think you're not thinking, and then you realise you're thinking about 3 different things at once. So you put them out there as this time while you're in this little time zone, and you just that's all you do. Now if you can't sit in silence, that's not for me. I do sounds. So, oh God, you know, rain, running water, anything like that, crackling wood, anything. There's millions of apps out there to do that for noises. I particularly like that. The other one's called a guided meditation, where you're listening to someone speak in a very nice, relaxing voice, telling you to slow your breathing down and whatever. I've done a couple of those as well, and I like those. The problem with me when someone's talking is I tend to concentrate too much on that particular person, which is a daft thing to do because it's just a bloody voice. So the sounds one's for me. So if you're interested in this, you just on your phone type in meditation app. There'll be a load of them. The one I use is called Insight Timer. It's free. It's full of it's full of everything, and it maps it. You can. It'll create graphs for you, and you can link it to fitness apps and things. Sorry about that. You can link it to fitness apps to monitor how often and when you should do it, and set timers to do it and things. So I do recommend it, Insight Timer. I did this for about 1 to 2 months, and I didn't do it daily. Because when it started to work for me, I eased off on it, like we all do, you know, and think, oh, I've got this now. But obviously, when you stop doing it, it gets worse. So anyway, it actually, as I say, probably 3 to 4 months sober is when I was at my worst with that, and the mindfulness and in particular the meditation part of it really soothed those issues, let's say. So I'm actually making this video because now I'm repeating it, I'm doing it again. And this is not because I have a racing brain, because I don't anymore, but I want to make it, this is all about setting new habits for me. And I want to make a daily 10-minute meditation just part of my normal day. So I've been doing it for about a week now. And I must admit, I don't really think I'm feeling the benefits yet, but I believe another full week of it and I'll start to feel the benefits of it. So I can't recommend it. I really can't recommend it enough for you. Obviously this was so basic, and apologies for that. There's a load of research out there and literature on it, and you can go away and do your own research. But as I say, if you are struggling with a racing brain, this is certainly going to help you. And it's, you know, it's 6 minutes a day minimum. You know, what is that? And I just think it's a great tool. So I hope that helped, and once again, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.